name is Yoadan Tilahun. I am a mother of 3 boys. I am married. And growing up, I have 2 brothers, one older, one younger. In 2008, I founded Flawless Events here in Ethiopia. The company is called Flawless Events, and so I founded it and I'm the CEO. The company does corporate events, meetings, conferences, gatherings for the government, special occasions for companies or different institutions. We don't necessarily do weddings and birthdays and so forth, but we're slowly diversifying. But for the past 13 years, we've been really working on conferences and meetings. Flawless is the largest company, I can say, at this point. We have about 15 employees, and we do most of the international conferences and meetings before COVID. So now with COVID, we've been diversifying with digital events, hybrid, virtual, and also, like I said, diversifying a little bit into the social events. So I think the whole issue of women around the world is constantly evolving. Specifically in Ethiopia, I find the country to still be very patriarchy oriented a bit. There's been movements to make sure that women go back into the workforce, can have a say in their own future and so forth. But when you compare it to maybe the Western part of the world, I think we still have a long ways to go. It's very difficult to have a very holistic view of what women go through when we're sitting in Addis, because what we see in Addis Ababa does not reflect what happens outside of Addis. So I do believe that women still have a long way to go when you look at Ethiopia as a country, with majority of the population being outside of the main cities. I think women are still under the rule of either their fathers, their brothers, and then if they get married, their husbands and so forth. So I think it's a very slow evolution, and I do believe that we have a long way to go. To be honest, maybe because of the way that I've been brought up. Like I said at the beginning, I have 2 brothers and I grew up with a lot of boys. I never really saw myself at a disadvantage for being a girl. And my parents did not raise me to say, you can't do this or you can't do this, right? So I figured my way out. I figured life by not necessarily thinking I'm a woman, right? It's either I can do it or I can't do it because I have the capability to do it or not do it. Now running a business, the one thing that I will say is unconsciously, without really thinking about it, when there are potential business opportunities and the discussion is with men, and if they say, let's go have a drink and talk about it, I automatically decline. Or I'll say, let's have breakfast. Or how about lunch? Or how about we communicate on email, right? So I actually never really thought about it until I get questions like this, but it was almost a natural reaction. I automatically decline evening gatherings because I don't know where that evening dinner drink is going to go, right? So maybe if I was a man and I went to those drinks, maybe I would have more opportunities. Maybe it was an innocent offer and I read too much into it. But those things usually happen with us women, right? You automatically think, is it an honest business talk or is he looking for something more, right? So regardless of what age they are, how high level or low level, whoever that person might be, any offer to have a business discussion outside of a business environment, my instinct always tells me decline, right? So maybe there were business opportunities I missed, I'm not sure, but that's definitely something I carry. So I have 3 boys, I don't have any daughters. I'm the only female in my household, so husband and 3 boys. I think the way that we lead our lives, I do believe that kids learn from what they see, not from what you tell them. A little bit of what we tell them, but a lot of what they see. So the communication that we have with my husband is very respectful, and it's not gender role based, such as, well, your mom is going to cook or your mom is going to do it. It's not that. It's more about who has the time to do it. So they get to see that it doesn't matter whether you're a woman if you need to cook, you will cook. Whenever we have our house help, when sometimes they leave, my husband will do the laundry, I'll do the cooking, or he'll do the cooking, I'll do the cleaning. So we do the work equally, so my boys can see, oh, if the work needs to be done, everybody has to do it. And the fact that I own a business and people call me for decisions and so forth, they see me as, oh, mom is the boss, right? So I think they see all these different elements in their lives where they're like, okay, women are as capable as men are, right? But also in conversations, whenever they listen to music that's degrading to women, that has words that is just rude to women, I always tell them, so, do you want somebody to talk to me that way? So it's like, yes, the beat may be nice, but you need to be conscious of what they're saying, right? So that makes me the uncool mom the minute I say it, but at least in the back of their head, now I hear them when they talk to each other. If somebody's listening to a rap music and it has degrading words, the other one will say, that's a bad music, why are you listening to it? Like, it insults women. So I'm hoping I'm raising boys who will be respectful and understand that women are as capable as they are, regardless of where they are in their lives. I'll see it as they grow. The older one is about to graduate from lycée and will be on his own, so he'll be the test to see if he really got the message.